Quantum computers. You must be thinking about the Ant-Man or the quantum realm from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Close enough. Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Ash and I mostly talk about tech, ideas, a little bit of gaming, and everything in between. So if you're new here, do consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you get notified first thing when I upload new content. Quantum computing is one of humanity's biggest leap in not only tech but also in the field of science as well, specifically quantum physics. So you could say that quantum computing is a quantum leap for the humankind. I'll see myself out. Reason is, quantum computers work in a whole different level than ordinary computers do. Leading countries like the United States and China are already ahead in this global quantum race to build next-gen quantum computers, most notably through their tech giants like IBM or Google. 2 years ago, Google claimed to have built a quantum computer that could solve complex mathematical problems that the world's most powerful supercomputer would take 10,000 years to solve in just 200 seconds. Pretty huge claim by Google, and there's a lot of debate and argument that goes along with that I don't really want to get into. But more recently, a Chinese research team has successfully built a quantum computer that can complete a calculation that would take traditional computers more than 8 years to perform in just over an hour. Really impressive. So how does it work? In layman's term, our current computer, or what quantum evangelists call traditional computers at this point, operate in binary digit or bit. If you do programming, you'll probably understand better. Binary digit means information can only exist in one of two states, so it can either be 1 or 0 or true or false, on and off, etc. This means more powerful computation require more transistors, hence bigger computers. For average people like us, it means more powerful processors or beefier graphics cards associated with more intense use case. At this point, you can probably already imagine the limitations associated with these computers. In fact, this is the case today, where more complex problems such as simulations of the climate, math problems that's really complicated to solve require a warehouse worth of supercomputers to solve. This is because computing power of traditional computer increases linearly with numbers of transistors in it, in a pretty much 1-to-1 ratio. For everyday use, traditional computers works just fine, so you don't really have to worry about that. It's not gonna go, irrelevant anytime soon. For more complex problems, however, quantum computing can help in a significant way. This is because instead of being limited to just single state of a bit, 1 or 0, quantum computers can utilize a whole new third state, which is it can be both 1 and 0 at the same time. Quantum computing has its own version of the binary digit called quantum bit or qubit. This is where the information can have multiple states at the same time. Instead of being tied to the number of transistors, the qubit computing power grows exponentially with additional qubits. The science behind it is too complicated for me to explain in simple terms, so I'm just going to let you guys Google it for yourself. Why is it important? The answer is many things, but the most important one is the advancements of pretty much any field that requires sheer amount of computation or calculation. I like to think that a quantum computer is to a traditional computer like AI is to the human brain. Therefore, it has an unimaginable potential if we manage to develop it to be used in a meaningful way. Thing is, quantum computers today is huge. If you look it up, it looks like, today's computer back in the 50s or the 60s. So it's not something that you can get off the shelf and, install it in your house. As far as I can see it, quantum computing will be mostly used for things like space exploration, scientific research, machine learning, and probably cloud computing. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing how quantum computers evolve in the next coming years, and it should probably be in your watch list too, and we'll see how it slowly becomes an integral part of our lives in the future, the same way traditional computers are today in the form of smartphones, gadgets, and things like that. That is all I have for now. Hopefully you gained something from this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. As usual, take care.